You know.
So are you dating right now?
I'm not gonna read it. No, don't ask that question, dog. Don't put me up in the spotlight like that. No, I don't like that question. Because don't fucking put me on the spotlight like that.
I'm sorry.
Don't put me on the spotlight like that.
Oh,
Disclaimer: the views and opinions expressed on this show by the hosts do not necessarily state or reflect of those of the channel. Furthermore, the views and opinions of the guests do not reflect of the host and of the channel.
Podcast about nothing. Yeah, this is podcast about nothing. Anyway, guys, this is podcast about nothing, and this is podcast.
This is podcast about nothing.
Podcast about nothing. Podcast about nothing.
This is podcast about nothing.
And this is podcast about nothing.
This is the podcast about nothing with your host, Leo Black, the unfiltered voice.
Yo, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is podcast about nothing,
where we talk about everything and anything.
so don't get triggered by anything.
Don't.
We're back again, my friend.
How's it?
Yo,
How you
man,
doing?
We're back.
We're
But at
back.
what
We're
cost?
back. We're back.
At what cost?
Hey, at what cost?
Hey, guys.
Guys, it's been a lot. If we can tell you things that went down
Yeah, dog.
the past week. Oh my gosh.
Man, I'm still in.
Have you recovered, friend?
I'm still recovering. Like I'm still traumatized. The trauma.
Yo,
no,
it's
guys,
been hectic.
of it. Some of
It's
you need
been
to lay
hectic.
off alcohol, honestly.
Yeah, no, to leave it.
Some people just need to stop
Yeah,
drinking.
you need to stop. And
altogether,
I
you know.
had a friend who doesn't drink.
Yeah.
They haven't drank for like over 10 years. And I'd asked him, why did you stop drinking? It was
Yeah.
like, dude, every time I drink, without fail, by the end of the night, I'm going to have fought with somebody.
Shit.
You know what I mean? So that's accountability. When I drink, I mess things up. You know what I mean? It's great. So,
Yeah.
guys, it's not the end of the world. You can still have fun outside of alcohol.
Some of the things if it's so fun
Yeah.
wise, this one I have to mark,
Yeah.
you have to mark me absent from zone.
Right?
It's an inside joke.
Sorry. Mark me absent, bro. Mark me absent. Sorry, guys.
But
Let's
yeah,
go.
man.
Let's go.
More than anything, I'm just glad we're here.
Yeah.
To be able to when shit was happening all over, all around us. Yeah, but we still made it here.
Yeah, by the grace of God.
Yeah,
Because there was a lot.
yeah. More than anything, I'm just happy that we're gonna be giving you something exciting today.
Yeah.
Guys, so this this affect how of it to I'm
Okay.
adults parenting, you know. We're gonna talk about parenting. Yes.
Are y'all ready?
Are you ready? If you are planning to have a child and you're watching this
Yo.
podcast, please sit tight because we're gonna about to dig down into the parenthood.
It's
'cause
about to go down.
It goes down there, bro. It's lit out there. So we're gonna
Yeah, for
highlight all the shit, bro. As you might hear, bro, we're in a restaurant and bro, so you're gonna be hearing like some noise.
At the
And
Grove.
we're at the Margates at the Grove. We're having coffees, breakfast, bro. Like so, yeah, there's some bikers around here and making a little bit of noise. So, anyway, guys, as I said, when we're talking about parenting and what it is parenting. So, to ubomzali, being a parent is when you have a son or a daughter that is living, you know. And I happen to have a
for
son.
the rest of your life.
I happen to have a son,
Yeah.
and he's probably the best thing that ever happened to me. Not probably, he is the best thing that ever happened to me.
Yeah.
Like nothing comes close to the feeling of me being a father to the child, bro. Like it's one of the most amazing things, you know. And you're
Yeah.
parent too, right?
Yeah. I'm a parent too, guys. I
Yeah.
got a daughter. She's 3. Love her to bits. But it's so much hard work. And
Yeah.
guys, I don't know how our parents did it. They really, and I feel people downplay parenting until you are
You're in it.
You are in it. Then you just like, oh my world, like this ain't easy. It really isn't easy.
No.
It's a life-changing
Experience.
like, oh my word, I don't
So
even
funny
think
if
it's
you
an
cabangela omunye
experience
umuntu
of it.
for the rest of your
For the
life,
rest
man.
of your life,
You know
you have
that.
a responsibility for entire life. You understand?
There's no breaks. There's no.
No, not at
Let's
all.
take a break.
No,
There's
I'll
no,
go
bro.
break.
Like
There's
you
no
are
break.
in it forever, and that's the thing you need to understand about parenting. So that's why it's important to have a child with someone that you know very well, that you are literally willing to go through parenting
a partner
with.
is so important
Because
when you're parents.
selecting a partner, bro, is important. How I lie to you, you know, speaking as someone who has a child, I know the importance of choosing a partner who is in it as well.
Definitely, it's important.
Bro, having to go through this with someone that you not even like able to go through this shit with is not easy, because it makes it 10 times harder, you know. Because I know for a fact, even parents who were married raising kids together, it seemed easy, but it wasn't, honestly. But if you have that in you, that you want to not go through the struggles of dealing with someone probably who's not even hands-on with it, I think you just have to wait it out, dog, until you meet someone like that, because there's no business of you doing something like that if you're not sure about it.
No, definitely. And you need somebody who's going to be there, somebody who's going to assist you in so many ways, because honestly, doing it alone, guys, is the most difficult thing ever. And and that's the end.
Yeah.
No.
But you know,
I think niggas need to do better.
Yeah, sorry to cut you off there.
Yeah.
Talking about that, niggas who just send money and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, what other responsibilities can a man that is not living with the kid can maybe do beyond just sending money, whatever and everything? Because barely, when you live with a child 24/7, you are doing 10 times the job a man is doing.
Exactly.
You know? It's not the same as me being in my own space, pitching up when I want to, and calling when I need to, and sending money when it's needed. But that is very light work. You know, I'm a guy and I'm in that situation as well. But I know it's not easy for my baby mama to go through this thing all her own. But what's the role that a man can make that life
just
easy?
Being there, Bafana. Like, as much we produce this child together, okay?
Yeah.
I understand distance. If you far and you're in a different province, obviously it's a bit hard.
Yeah.
But if you are within, dude, like picking up the child from school, you know what I mean?
When
if
you're
you
around,
guys, if your co-parenting is that cool, because you know it gets ugly sometimes after the breakup and there's a baby involved. Weekends, alternative weekends that, you know what, okay, you can rest. I'm going to take the child for the weekend, or I'll take the child every weekend. During the week, he or she is with you, and during the weekend, I've got it. Be there, being there constantly. Don't show up when the kid is 6 years old. You know, be there from the beginning. Build that bond with your child. I think that is so important.
I think, you know, for many people, they tend to break up when there's a child on the way.
I wonder
or when the
what
child
that is.
Like,
what do you think that is? Like, why is it like that?
It's because people have kids before they're even ready to even have kids.
Yeah.
And that conversation is put on a back burner for a lot of relationships. And people get surprised at a moment whenever someone is pregnant, but they've been practicing unsafe sex.
Right.
You know? So when you're having sex with someone without protection,
what's going to happen? You know,
the outcome is going to be a child.
Yeah.
You know? So if you're going to come, the outcome is going to be the child.
Do you not think a child is supposed to
get that, eh?
grow closer? Sorry. I'm sorry. It went over. No, what did you say?
When you come, the outcome will be the child.
Oh, boss. You played that one. Nice. Sorry, I really didn't get it.
Sorry, guys. Sometimes it's a bit. She's a bit slow, so yeah.
No, I'm not slow.
But I know you got
at
it.
all. Anyway, as I was saying, but like, what is it? Because you would think, because now there's a child, you guys are going to grow closer together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And what happens with that element of love? Where does it go to? Why does it disappear? Like, I don't get it. Or is it the element?
The love was only sufficient for the both of you.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Just because now there's a third party, it's not there anymore. But like,
it was.
What was it about?
Not that it wasn't there. It was there, but it was only sufficient to sustain the both of you. To bring someone else.
If you're trying to build a future together, Bafana, you're bound to have a child. Okay, I understand the element that you weren't ready. It just so happened. But if you guys are trying to build a future together and eventually you're going to get married and have kids, what do you think the outcome would be? Because the child is going to come either way.
From the beginning, I said the conversation about having a child and your readiness about having a child,
Yeah.
and it must be seen. You must have
Yeah.
conversation with your partner, have deep, in-depth conversation, research, find out what does it entail you having a child. This thing of waking up one night and then a few weeks later you just taking a pregnancy test because you're feeling sick, or and then you're pregnant without having any responsibility to getting to that moment, without actually understanding the magnitude of having a child, is the reason why we have such situations. Because I'm not saying it's only on women, it's on both parties, men too. The shit that you go to a woman, sleep with them without protection, and then you expect now your sperm is gonna dissolve in her uterus and not gonna form a child.
Wow.
It's not gonna happen. It's gonna stay there and form an egg which is gonna become your son or
A
your
biology session right there.
we went through we see it's iPhone and to life science. It's some sort, but reproduction science is calling, guys. Life orientation science are song. They taught us about this, but seemingly we are unable to. Some people are repeating the same mistakes. And I'm not speaking from a point of privilege, because now I've done that, I'm guilty of that. So it's not like I'm just coming hard on people. I'm just making you, when you've never done this, I want you to hear the honest truth and the brutal truth about parenting, because it must not be taken lightly. It's not something that you can just, it's not owning a Barbie doll where you can put it there and then forget about it. It's owning it's having another human being dependent on you for the rest as they leave, for as long as they leave, So I feel like you need to do that research, so we can be in your relationship, are you ready to take a step further? It's like getting married. You can't just wake up, you want to get married. You prepare yourself mentally. People go through marriage therapy. People go through there is steps that you need to go through to prepare for another stage in your life. It's the same thing with having a child. You need to prepare yourself financially, mentally, emotionally. You need to know that you have the finances to feed another human being. You need to understand that emotionally you are ready for days that's gonna be stressful when your child is sick, is not falling asleep at night, and your child,
you want to sleep, or you just want downtime.
Exactly.
You just want to be
Physically
alone.
also.
Mentally.
Physically also, you need
I
to
think
be,
mentally though, Bafana, you
mentally
need to be
fucks up.
okay.
I think I'm not gonna speak on women. I think you would speak big on that, because it affects the most.
Lot.
From the moment you find out you're pregnant, it's already playing mind stuff for you. Just take us through a pregnancy journey. How was it like?
The journey.
From the day you find out that you suspecting mostly.
I didn't suspect anything, to be honest with you.
Can you speak up a bit? Your voice.
Yeah, I honestly didn't suspect anything. The only thing was just I have clear skin, but my skin was just acting out, and I'm just like, okay, what is going on? And I called my friend who's a doctor, and I'm just like, girl, because she introduced me to a skincare routine, right? Eucerin, right? So I've been using Eucerin. So I'm like, girl, how's your Eucerin, treating you? Is everything okay that side? And she's like, yeah, all is good. And she's like, what's up, And I'm just like, no, my skin is breaking out. So I show her pictures. I'm just like, something's not right. And then she's just like, please take a picture of your breast for me. And I'm just like, girl, you tripping? I'm like, what is she like? We're talking about skin,
fetish, baby.
And I'm just like, we are talking about the skin.
Yeah.
The boobs, where do they enter?
Yeah.
And then so I'm like, okay, she knows better. She's a doctor. Shout out to you. So I take a picture.
Yeah.
And
Definitely.
then she's like, baby girl, please go get a pregnancy test.
Oh my
And I'm
Lord.
just like, no, girl, please. And literally, I didn't. I was like, she tripping.
Sure.
There's no way in hell.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why I was so convinced, but I was like, there's no way in hell. So, a week later, literally a week later, she calls me. She's like, so, did you go get the pregnancy test? I'm like, girl, no, I did not. And she's like, girl, just go do it. So I'm like, okay, fine. Clearly, she's seeing something.
She's seeing something, yeah.
So I decided to go, and I got my pregnancy test, and I did it. And I was just like 3 weeks in, and I'm just like, what? Did I not cry? Guys, I cried because I was just not ready. There was so much I still wanted to do.
But you knew what you were doing.
Yeah, as you're saying, that if you don't take measures, what is the outcome? You know what I mean? So, actually, no. I did take measures the day after.
Or the
Yeah,
morning
so
after.
so it really didn't come through for me. It was just like,
the
girl,
cum was all over your uterus, didn't come through, and the fucking
oh
prep.
my
Not what you call it, the morning after
gosh.
pill. It was too late, maybe. But most of the time it doesn't work. I've heard of so many stories.
Yeah,
that
they do say it's not 100%. Yeah.
that's a guarantee.
So basically, that was me, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm not ready to be a mama. What? Because there's so much I still wanted to do.
Yeah,
you know?
definitely.
Because guys, once you are in this journey, a lot stands still. Like your life
This talk is
comes
making me feel hot.
to a standstill. You know, it's not as easy as not being pregnant, obviously.
Yeah.
So, but otherwise, my journey, oh my gosh, it really took me a long time to warm up to it. I'm not even going to lie to you. It took me a very, very long time to
So
warm up to it.
you were in denial.
I was in denial. I was just like so mad at myself. I'm not ready. But, you know, at the end of the day, a child is a blessing,
Definitely,
you know?
yeah.
And now I'm so grateful. I have myself a little bestie, even though sometimes she drives me up the wall because she is feisty as hell.
Yeah.
But, you know, and I'm glad it actually came, because I think a child really saves you from a lot of things that you actually didn't even realize, you know? You calmer, you stay home more, you know? There are benefits to having a child, guys. It really
not all bad,
It's not
yeah.
all bad. Like ingane iyakhulisa, you
Yeah.
know? So you more motivated to do better,
responsible
because
also.
you want to do better for your child. You want your child to go to a good school, so it pushes you to do better.
Definitely.
So that's what I can take out of it. Honestly, I love it a bit. So my journey, I'm not a morning person, okay? I don't like waking up, guys. Until this day, I don't like waking up early, and I have to wake up, you know? So there's a lot of things that just there's just a lot,
Yeah.
friend. And mentally you need to be okay, because I think I wasn't okay at some point mentally, you know, because I'm just like, no, I don't want to do this. I'm tired. When is it going to end? And it does not end, guys. It does not end. But you get used to it.
Yeah.
You know, it's something that you slowly get used to. And
Yeah.
you're like, you know what? This person is a part of my life. And, you know, let me
Yeah.
wing it. And I'm winging it. And it's not all bad, bro.
Yeah, bro. Like it's a very difficult situation.
It
like
is.
because as a guy, my point of view is different from a woman. Because now
Yeah.
we found out we were pregnant, and we were in a relationship, bro. Like it was a beautiful relationship I was having with this woman, who's the mother of my child. And shout out to her for always being there for my kid, you know. And it was not easy, dog. I'm not gonna lie to you. I probably had the most difficult journey, you know. I'm not gonna get into details about it because I'm you know, for obvious reasons, I don't want to
Yes.
talk more about my life like that, you know. But it was difficult, bro. So many external factors, you know. The pregnancy itself didn't have much drama, but it was just outside of the pregnancy that was
Was
bringing
it
a lot of
family,
dra-
friends?
Yeah.
What? Oh, okay. Can you imagine?
So you can imagine the situation that
At
is
that time,
happening.
were you guys together?
Yeah,
Were
we
you
were
still
together. We were very much together. You know, we were even thinking of getting married together.
Oh,
you know,
okay.
because I was once engaged to someone to get
Oh,
married, and that's the
wow.
person
Oh, that's the
that
time when you cut me off. Yeah.
Why do you remind me that shit? Yeah. But
Yeah.
yeah, that was the time, dog. Like, we were planning, bro. I was just like serious about it. I found out about it. I told her, like, you know what? I'm gonna be there, bro. I'm gonna try my best to be part of your life and this child's life. And matter of fact, I want to spend the rest of our life with you.
No.
I want
that's
to marry
beautiful.
you. Let's get married. You know, that's what I wanted. there was commitment on my side, but
Definitely.
there was so many things happening, bro, like that just tore us apart, you know. And eventually, evidently, we broke up. And I think like fairly early about her pregnancy was not and the worst part is like, you know, there was COVID during that time. We didn't have the easiest rides because getting clothes was difficult.
Your son is a COVID baby, right?
Yeah, he's a COVID baby.
2020.
Yeah. So COVID baby.
Yeah, COVID babies.
COVID.
Kahle.
You know,
their second
so
names.
like it was so many things, bro. Like, you know, and our relationship took a toll, like, on it, bro. Like it's. I love the girl, bro. I love the fact that she was bringing a life, bro. That moment, it was 9:30 something in the morning on the 30th of May, when I was in that hospital when I first had his first cry. It was the most beautiful thing ever, bro. He was crying.
So
like I'm getting teary right now, but like it's just that moment. I'm like,
that's
beautiful.
beautiful.
It's how much I'm proud. That moment, like that moment stays with me forever, dog. It stays with me forever, and I always look at that moment back when things get hard, because things got hard even after he was born. You know, and
it's still the outside factor.
Yeah, so many factors, bro. Like, you know, now we've broken up. There is back and forth between me and the partner, you know, like those squabbles, those fights, you know, like that unending, bro.
And it gets messy.
It
gets
messy, bro.
really messy.
It does get messy, and I don't know why.
And it's supposed to be such a great time for the both of you guys to celebrate your
child. For the
child.
most part of that breakup, bro, it was hell. You know, like I was going through it. I want to say a lot, but I don't want to, because I don't want to put in that light. I don't want to like talk like that about her, like,
no,
you know.
Definitely.
But for this purpose of this, I'm just bringing context so you can understand what it is when you have to deal with a partner. You know, when you have to raise a child with someone else, it is not easy. It is such a difficult thing. You might love each other from like to death, but once there's another person in the relationship, it can shake things up. You know,
it does.
It's throw the spanner in the works,
and I guess it's also because there's a shift.
Yeah.
Automatically, the focus now, not that the focus is no longer on just the two of you, and it's not about you anymore. There's a whole human being that requires you to be there 24/7 for them. You know what I mean? So I think that also plays a role, because now you feeling some type of way. All the attention now is with the child. So I think, as guys, I'm sure you guys feel some type of way, like, okay, I understand you are parenting and you got to take care of the child, but I'm sure you guys are like, oh my gosh, but like now I want my time with you and I'm not getting it. So I think that's where it starts.
That was part of the reasons. Worse, it was COVID. We couldn't have that time or see each other that much often.
As much,
you know, it was like she was like alone, you know, like she was going through so much in her life. Because now she was not ready, because what happened, it wasn't because, you know, it was unfortunate because it happened when she was switching contraceptive and stuff, so she needed to take a break, and then it happened between that window, and you know, we were putting measures in place to not get there, because we hadn't spoken in like about, okay, we want, because I believe she had goals that she needed to achieve in her life,
definitely,
that she can't now have a child at that moment. So this happened, so it kind of like put us back in a sense, because now she had to focus on the child and then put like her dreams a little bit about the back seat while she needs to figure this thing out. So now I feel like there is I feel like there's everything is all good, and again it's not all good, and again because of that now she has to face all of that, you know, coming to terms, like there's a little bit of like about resentment inside about, because like
the resentment is definitely there.
So it's difficult also again because nae ufila ngathi this someone needs to be blamed, and I get it, it's all emotions, it's all the roller coaster of emotions.
There's a lot of emotions,
because I'm sure now when you like went through it, you had that, what did I get myself into? You know how like,
it was, you know, just there's a lot. There's just a lot of emotion that go in, bruh. And it's just like, why? And especially if the baby daddy's not coming to the party, it's even worse. You know, that's just, it's, oh my gosh, you get more frustrated, and you just like, but like, why? Why did I even date this guy? You know, you just like, you just got so many questions. Yes, because as you're saying, Gutsi, you already in a mental states of your own. So JFS parenting is not easy, guys.
Did you when you did you guys break up during the pregnancy or after?
Basically, I broke up with him before finding out
Oh, but you were pregnant.
that yes, but
Oh hell no, that's crazy.
I know, but he was just like, no, let's work it out. You know when you still have that soft spot, but you don't want you don't want in, you want out now.
Yeah.
So yeah, literally like
So you
maybe a week after I broke up with him, I found out. So and I was just like, oh my gosh,
Shit.
I'm going to be, you're going to be in my life for the rest of my life. No, like
And that's what you need to
I was
understand.
cutting ties with you.
And that nigga or that girl or that you have a child with is gonna be there forever. He's not going anywhere.
You know what I mean?
So like when you find out after breaking up with him, like didn't you like for a second think of like fetus delutus, like taking the baby out, aborted?
No. I had it. Okay, let me not. Okay, this is a tricky one. I did think of it, but I was just like, I don't think it's within me.
Yeah.
I don't have the balls. I don't. Honestly, I'm just a coward. I'm just like,
Yeah.
and Unembez, I think Unembez was gonna hit me.
So bad.
Uguti, dude, you just,
Yeah.
aborted a whole human being. So I was just like, hey, bruh, it is what it is. Here's a child. I'm going to wing it. I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
Regardless of the situation. Yeah.
What God gives you sometimes, not sometimes, all the time, it will never ever be too much for you because you know
That
you can
is
handle it.
so true, Bafan. That is so true.
You might look like it's like it's
Yeah.
a lot, but
But it's
you will
not.
figure it out
You will
because he's
figure
there.
it
He's gonna
out,
make a way for you,
right?
Yeah.
Because even now, I've had nannies, but I was just like, you know what? I'm done. I am so done with Nanny Chronicles. So I let go of my nanny. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do this. Let me try it out.
Yeah.
When God gave you a child, unfortunately, a child did not come with a nanny. So
it doesn't come with the
exactly
help manual or
you know what I mean? So
whatever,
I'm like,
you know?
why am I not going to be able to take care of my child? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And I've been doing it and I've been winging it. And it's possible. It's not easy. Oh my gosh, it's not easy. But it's possible. It really is possible.
So like as I said, also with us when we found out, it was crazy, bro. Like, cause that thought never came that we even think of aborting. I literally wanted, like, you know what, nigga, wear your big undies, bro, and then man up.
Yeah.
Like that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, I mean, it never came. Like I don't remember us having that conversation. Or the only thing I remember after finding out, like, oh, we need to go to see the doctor to do a scan to check if it is there, because we did 2 tests, but like, you know, I need to thoroughly like know it's okay. There is indeed like a child growing inside of her, and then everything kind of like went well after that. She was calmer and everything, you know, but like it was difficult, you know. And sometimes, you know, like as I'm telling you the story, I feel like sometimes I feel a little bit like, not, I'm not telling it as the way she would, because it's not my story more than anything, because a pregnancy is a personal journey for
It
women,
definitely
because
is.
only women know what a pregnancy feels like, and the emotions, the everything feels like. I mean, I'm just telling it from how
Your
I
guys'
see it,
perspective,
you know?
yeah.
And sometimes I never want to take away the, like, whatever women go through, make it so light, bro. Like that is the biggest job in the whole entire world. But bringing life into the, carry it and bringing it on this earth.
Yeah,
And
it is.
that's one thing I will never ever like say if it's like, if it's because I don't even know how it feels like. I don't even know the pain and everything, and carrying it is like such an amazing thing.
Was
And
it a natural birth or C?
it was a C, because I think the doctor was like, you know, I actually need to, whatever, they were a little bit smaller, yeah,
Complication,
yeah, but,
okay.
like, the doctor was like, you know, it's best we actually saw when he was out. I'm like, yeah, it was best he did this. You know? But yeah, it was fairly good. That moment, I will stay with me forever. You know, even though after everything about the drama and everything, you know, right now we're in a good place. I believe we're in a good place. We are prioritizing
That's
our
great.
kid.
That's great.
And
That's
the
important.
kid is growing. He's turning 4 this
Can
year,
you imagine? They
and
grow up
he's
so
handful.
fast.
He's handful a lot. I'm always getting reports when I'm calling him
Really?
Like,
About?
he's doing this. He's naughty. He's doing this. He's doing.
And he's a boy. I
and
can
he talks a
imagine.
lot.
Really?
And bro,
I
like,
wonder where he gets it from.
he
I
talks so much.
wonder.
And I'm just like, dog, I called you, but you're the one talking more than I do.
That's cute, man.
Yeah,
And that's great.
You want to show me everything. You know what? It's,
and that's beautiful, Bafana.
yeah.
You're doing so well, buddy.
I'm
The fact
doing my best. That's
yeah,
what
the
I
fact
think.
that
I
you
know it might
can't
not be
see
enough.
him all the time, but you make sure every single day you communicate with him.
Yeah, I try.
That
bro.
is
Like,
great.
It might
That
not
is
be
great.
every day, but like every other day, I try
Yeah.
to speak to him, touch base, and talk with him. You know, and it's not easy, but it's the best I could do. And that's what I
Yeah.
always say, bruh. The best you're giving out right now is what you could do. Because if you could stop doing that, then it means that you're doing nothing. Yeah, but what
You're
you're
doing
doing,
nothing.
right, for what you're doing today, it might not be everything, but
Yeah,
it is
something
you
for the
know.
child.
For the child, the child will
It
remember all
definitely
those little moments. You know,
so important.
more especially if you are not with your partner and you're
Yeah.
not together like that. The little things, bro, like your kid will literally embrace those moments.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like a moment of you comparing what the mother that is staying with the child is doing,
Yeah.
and the child and you what you're doing when you are far away. Bro, we can never do the same things the same
True.
way because our roles are different and the dynamics are different. So it's just a very difficult situation, you know. So
And guys, just be there for your kids.
And-
Ebo, this thing of showing up once a year, guys,
yeah.
it's not
weird,
okay.
bro.
You can't show up once a year
It's
and think
weird, bro.
your child is gonna know you, your child's gonna love you. Can't show up birthday and expect the child to be happy. You know what I mean? Like, guys, it's common sense.
Yeah.
You need to form a bond with your child from the get-go.
Definitely.
You know, and then people feel offended when you just like, no, son, you ain't gonna see your kid. Like, you haven't been there the whole entire year,
bro.
and you only want to show up once and then expect
And there's
the
niggas,
child
bro,
to
who
love
are-
you.
who are having kids every corner of the city, innit? Bro.
Right.
And they don't even make time. All the thing you see them getting drunk by the bars and everything.
And they got money. They've got money to, to pop bottles, but they
Yeah,
don't
but-
have money to take care of
even
their
if
kids.
it's money to pop bottles, but like they don't have time
Yeah.
to go see their kid, but they have time to spend with some random
Priorities,
girls that they met
guys.
in the night
You
and
know
then
what I
take them
mean?
to their home, but they can't
Hey,
take their child to their own homes.
Can you imagine? Guys, this society is messed
Nah,
up.
bro,
It
that
really is
shit
messed
needs
up.
to stop, dog. Like
It needs
we
to,
kinda need
guys.
break
Please
the
do
cycle.
better. It
Yeah,
has
we need
to.
Bro,
How
that's
do
why I
you
always
sleep
like-
at night not knowing if your child is okay? Badlile, what are they wearing? Are they going to school? Like, how do you even function as umzali not knowing
Bro.
how your child is doing? You
It's
know,
insane, bro.
guys,
Crazy.
no,
It's
guys need
crazy,
to do
my
better.
guy. It's crazy. And that's
It
the thing I
is.
always say, like, people need to prioritize what is important. Not this frivolous shit.
I know.
It's gotta stop. Because
What's important is looking good in public
Yeah.
for the friends. That's very important. The rest
dog.
will follow.
Yeah, dog. Like, it's like through everything. Now that you have a child, you're raising a child.
Yeah.
Do you like find it so difficult that you difficult to now go back to the dating scene to like
Yeah.
dates? Like, do you find it difficult? Because I do.
It's very difficult. So why is it difficult for you? Okay, but let me answer.
Yeah.
It's very, very difficult, Bafana, because you just like, where do I even begin?
Yeah.
And I feel people don't like dating girls with kids. You know, we've had conversation, the two of us,
Yeah.
saying when you won't date a girl that has kids, more than one kid. You know what I mean? So it's so difficult to actually start dating. And I would say your priority right now is your child, right? And you just think to yourself, when am I going to get time to go out and go on a date? So I just think, okay, weekends, what am I going to do with this child? Especially me, I don't have a nanny. So it's not easy where I'm just going to be like, okay, I'm leaving my child with the nanny and I'm going to
Yeah.
do and live my best life, you know?
Definitely.
So sometimes I'm just like, I've even told myself, listen, I'm not dating. I don't know until I find an understanding man, you know, who's going to understand my situation.
Definitely.
So I'm not even looking into dating, to be honest with you, right now. And
Yo,
you?
bro, like, Vits, man, I think it's difficult for me because I'm not ready to, like...
Lass. Oh, lass. Ulas.
Come on, dog. Please.
Remember that song?
Yeah, I
it
do
just popped
remember.
up in my head. Yeah.
I think it's difficult for me because now I have to consider like so much when I'm looking at a woman. You know, I need to consider my future with this possible partner.
Yeah.
How's it gonna be like? How's it gonna be what? Because I have a son. I don't want my kid to be around any other woman.
And I got a daughter, so I don't
Yo.
want my situation's even worse. With the
Yeah.
girl, you need to be so careful, guys.
about that.
Yeah, the world is
for
sick.
me, like, you know, as I have very like expectations, you
Yeah.
know, and but like meeting a certain type of woman will not necessarily. It's not always about me now. It's like I have to see.
You have to consider somebody
Yeah, it's
else.
like,
Yeah.
Is he?
She
Is
fits.
she fitting to?
Yeah, is she
Because
fits
if you
enough?
don't like kids, I'm not gonna have you. As
No,
my
you
partner.
can't.
No, I don't want kids. Ew. What? Hey, it's fine. You know, if you don't want kids, but
Yeah.
you're not my portion. Also,
Yeah.
So, also, girls don't like guys. with
'Cause
kids
you
now,
want
know? 'Cause they
4
always assume
kids.
Baby mama drama. Baby mama drama.
What drama is this, guys?
For me, bro, I don't think I had baby.
Do
drama.
you have my baby mama drama?
I wouldn't call it baby mama drama. I feel like it was differences that could be maybe addressed maybe in different manners, but
Yeah.
maybe addressed overall because she has never banged a door in my house at 3 a.m. She has never threatened to stab me.
She hasn't done crazy
shit, you know. It's like it's differences that you have with another person, you know.
Yeah.
She has never called my other girlfriend. I'm like, hey,
Yeah.
fucking leave my man alone. You know,
Yeah,
type of
yeah,
shit. No,
yeah.
she has never done something like that. So I wouldn't say I've had baby mama drama, you know.
Okay,
'Cause
which is
there
great.
But there's boundaries, bro. Like there's
has to be.
respect, you know. I can't call her at 10 in the evening. She can't call me at 10
Yeah.
at night. You know, like there has to be a little bit of respect, you know. The communication needs to be also be like straightforward, you know. I can't
Yeah.
like, hey, how are you? I'm just checking on you. How you doing?
No,
I'm
why are
I'm
we
like,
doing that?
you know,
Yeah.
it's kind of weird, you
Yeah.
know? But I think some people it's different. Yeah, bro, like it's tricky. But you know what? If you're the right person and you have good intentions, bro, if the right comes along, everything will just fall into place.
Exactly.
Bro. Like,
Regardless
even
if you have a
fucking-
kid or
I know
not.
I always joke with you that I would not date it. Even on my TikTok, the TikTok I did, I'm like, you have 2 kids or more, dog, it's chai.
Oh, this chai business.
It's chai.
It's chai.
You remember
Please,
that
I
TikTok?
remember.
It's chai.
Let's not start.
It's chai.
No, please, let's not even go there.
Yeah, but like, yeah, you know, like, obviously, but if it's now, if it's, hey, dog, don't be having kids like crazy, you know?
Yeah.
Because like you need to consider your future, bro. Now,
But what do you
but
mean?
our first kid together is gonna be the fourth child now, and it's ill.
Yeah.
It's crazy,
What you gonna do?
crazy, bro. Go back to your ex, bro.
Oh my
And let's
gosh.
try to make it work.
Guys, we must just get married.
Have you ever considered going back to your baby daddy?
Hell no. No.
But like,
No, I've never. I'm not gonna lie to you. The reason why I broke up with him prior was I did not want anything to do with him anymore. You know what I mean?
That's
So
valid.
I don't. Why would I go back? No, I'm
Yeah,
not
that's
like
valid.
some people would be like, no, for the sake of the kid, guys. Why am I gonna do it for my child
Yo,
when I'm
yo,
unhappy?
people do that, bro.
I need to be happy. I
Yeah,
need
they
to be
do
happy
it.
to be
Yeah.
able to perform my motherly duties.
Definitely.
You know, why am I going to stick it out? Fine, it's unfair, but I'll make her understand one day
Definitely.
why we are
You-
not
you didn't
together.
make- yeah, you didn't make it
Kids
work.
grow, guys.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate not to have the father and the mother together, but you
Yeah.
know, ingane are cool and they're okay.
Yeah, definitely, bro.
So,
Like,
no, I would never go back.
It's not an end and all if you guys end.
Yeah.
You know, it's like there's more life outside
Yeah.
that. So you don't have to always like you must go back to like, bro, like I always like say that chapter was closed. Only thing that is important now you do is try to raise the child as best as you could, you know, because that's the only thing that is important right now. Our relationship didn't make it.
Yeah,
and that's
let's
cool.
move on. Yeah.
And that's fine, guys. Like there's no bad in like breaking up when it wasn't working out. So
Yeah.
you just have to grow out of it and then just prioritize other things and date and find other people that you like date. But people have had drama, dog. Like I was on my TikTok, you know, because I'm a TikTok, I'm very much active there, as
Yeah.
I probably said before. So I had this post where I had asked people like what kind of baby mama drama they've experienced. And bro, the stories I got, I'm gonna read some of them here.
Please,
Hey dog, like I don't know how people deal with this.
let us hear.
I don't know. There's even a DM. I don't know if I should start with the DM or.
Please,
Okay.
start with it.
Okay. There's a DM I got. I'm not gonna name the person.
Yeah.
It says, "Hi Bafana, I hope you're well. Let me tell you about my baby mama story." So I met this guy a month after we started dating. He tells me he has a daughter, and he even tells me the name of his baby mama. You know, so the guy gets a new apartment in such place. He gives me the key to his place, and guy is serious, Shin. And I have access to his bank cards. I know how much he earns and stuff like that. You know, where he worked and his colleagues. I used to even drive the guy's car. We shared everything. So one day I received a call from the baby mama. She tells me that, and she's still dating the guy.
What?
And she got my numbers from the guy's phone. You know, so I tell her that, and she must confront her man and leave me out of it. So yeah, that's valid. Don't put me in a mess. Communicate with your man.
True.
Don't put her in this, because she didn't ask to be in the situation. You know. So she's still dating the guy, and she got my numbers from the guy's phone. I tell her that she must confront her man and leave me out of it. So I call the guy and ended things immediately.
What?
The girl, she ended the things, right?
Yeah.
So, because she want to be in the mess, you know.
Yeah.
The guy decided that he has had enough of his baby mama. He decided to... Oh, so 3 months passes. I kind of missed something. So 3 months passes. The guy and I reconnect. So they went back together, basically, you know. So 3 months passes, Babuilan and everything. The guy decided, and he has had enough of his baby mama, and decided, and he needs to help her get a job because she's not working. Okay, is not working. The baby mama,
What?
the baby mama is not working and stuff.
Yeah.
So the guy get her a job at this company, and the job pays like 15K per month. The girl doesn't attend the training that she was supposed to attend, because when you start a job,
Yeah,
you first go through training and everything.
yes.
The girl goes, doesn't go.
Oh.
I think the guy is trying to make a situation where, like, you know what, we have a child together, so
Yes.
please, like, get a job also.
Yeah.
Like, do something with your life so we can.
It's important.
You know,
yeah,
do
so we
something
can
together,
build
you
something
know.
together.
She then get fired because she didn't go to the training. She then takes things way further by insulting the guy on Facebook, and she drugged the child.
What?
Yeah, she medicated the child, all because she wanted the guy's attention.
So to get the guy to come through, to pull through.
Yeah, she literally,
That's disgusting. That's selfish.
She literally drugged the guy. I mean, she drugged the girl, the child.
Kid.
She drugged the child, so she wanted to get the attention of the guy.
That's disgusting.
You know,
That's
a few months down the
desperate.
line, there's an allegation that she is pregnant with baby number 2. The girl now, the baby mama.
The
is
baby
pregnant.
mama.
Yeah, there's an allegation now. So the guy has been smashing the girl also, even though how crazy she's been.
Wait, hold on. Gandhi, it's the same guy.
It's
With
the same guy.
The hood.
Yeah.
The hood.
So the girl is from this. I'm not gonna name the place.
Yeah.
And the girl, the entire 9 months, it was known that she's pregnant. Okay, I think the girl's family. They were, and the family was quiet about the pregnancy. So the baby number 2 is born, and the guy says that he wanted to do the DNA test for both kids.
Oh, okay.
So the guy started being cold and
Oh,
distant.
both. Uncle Sam, why both?
But
The first one. Come on, they were
why
together.
is it such a big thing even a DNA test? Like,
Okay,
might as
sorry.
well do both. You know,
Okay.
it's not a bad situation to do one.
What you insinuating, bro?
I'm not insinuating. I'm just trying to be sure.
Yeah.
That's all I wanted.
Yeah.
So the guy started being cold and distant, and we are constantly fighting. So it's the girl now that wrote this DM to me,
Yeah.
and the boyfriend. The guy started being cold to her,
Yeah.
and they are fighting constantly. So strange things started happening in her life, and I decided to consult, because she's someone that spirit believe in consulting about traditional way. So I thought maybe ancestors are trying to communicate with me. Auntie, I'm wrong. So I go to this person I consult. This person tell me, Ayibo, guys. Okay, let me just recap. Okay, so I go for consulting, and then the baby mama, and then I hear that the baby mama is actually bewitching me, and she took a photo of mine. She went to go consult with it, and she has cast a spell on me. And the Sangoma then proceeds to tell me that those 2 kids are not my ex's kid. So
oh no.
hey,
Oh no.
they're not the ex's kid. So the guy has been raising these kids like his own.
Oh my word,
And then
that
this
is
person
painful.
Then confirms that, and they're like, they're not his kids.
Ivan.
And the real father is a light-skinned dude and lives somewhere. My ex is paying almost 7K for the 2 kids every month, and she also paid 3K for medical aid as well. And she earns like probably like 21K after deduction. So like, you know, a big chunk of his money is gone. You know,
that is so selfish. That is so painful, guys.
Bro, so the son is literally going to this girl. And so she like bewitched me for a man, and it's now painful because the guy's life is upside down and he hardly has money most of the time because girl is what. And okay, like I say, they broke up.
Okay, but like, why
doesn't it got toxic or what and everything? And girl is now in a situation where she doesn't know if she needs to tell the ex about this information because, hey man, girl we goes consulted her. She didn't tell
the man.
The
so now the man doesn't have money. Oh, because he's still raising the kids. He doesn't know the Sangoma was telling her all this information.
Yeah.
What? Oh my gosh, this is so crazy. What in the hell? What would you do? Would you tell your friend? Would you tell your girl?
Dog, but now I lie to you. This is a tricky situation,
it's
but
so
I think the most important thing for everyone's sake, you need to spill the tea. And the guy doesn't believe.
But where do you even begin?
He also
and especially because he's bewitched. So once you're bewitched, you don't listen to anybody. So if it could actually just ruin things for you as well. Imagine I come and I tell you this is what's going down. It just could be a mess.
You know.
You know, so it's really, really tricky. What do you do in this situation? Do you tell the guy?
And bro, like it's so insane because
wait, but didn't you say the guy wanted to do blood test?
She wanted to do DNA test, but like the family was not budging about whatever.
Oh snap! Because you also need consent. Do you need consent?
I believe so. I don't think I can just go behind
and take the child.
Yeah. But there's more to the story because like I got like what she could tell me.
Yeah.
And yeah, bro, it's insane. Okay, like broke up with the guy and haven't spoken with the guy since, and her life. She cleans herself.
Can imagine, guys. Guys, girls. Like already, all in the name of a man.
Sure, guys.
A man.
Like, imagine going through the trouble of taking someone else's photo, who you don't even know, have
guys,
no relationship
is that
with,
desperate?
and then you go to Isangoma just because you want to keep a man.
Those are other measures, guys.
It's insane.
Yeah.
The
fact that now you want to keep this person, like, no, guys. No.
But it's
a trend. Abantu like, no,
you know what I do? Yes, I'll buy so sis baby.
Okay, so you don't mind that.
As long as it's gonna serve both of us.
But why does it have to come to that point?
I don't know, bro. I think people have this
crazy.
Are insecure about a person can love them like long and wholeheartedly, so they always wanna assist. Why?
No, so fake phela manje masifake imithi to assist the love. If it ain't there, son, it ain't there, no. Like let's start short your time. Like WTF.
Yeah,
like
it's insane,
what is that,
bro. Like
guys?
it's insane. But Gail's life is much better now. It's a place and she's at peace.
That's good.
And she's removed herself from yeah, bro. I have other stories though. This is another one. It's another person. We went on a vacation. Baby mama followed us. The guy posted our location on Facebook, and she came with the baby and left the baby with us. Yeah. How would you react like that? You going with your partner on a vacation. The baby mama rocks up because the guy probably shared the location, and then he leaves the baby with you.
On vacation.
You're on vacation with your boyfriend.
That's rude. She's very spiteful. There's a lot going on between the two of them. That is so shallow, guys. That is shallow. You are bitter. Stop being bitter.
Sure.
Girls can go to extremes, and that needs to stop. Like it's
insane.
It's crazy.
Another one says Wangishaya baby mama to an extent we were in court. Oh man. After that,
turns out
so that lasted for 2 years.
Oh no, guys.
Oh my dear.
Uzozuzani ngakwenza lokho. What is the reason?
And I think it's a guy.
Guys, stop being bitter. It's okay. The relationship ended. Just let it be.
Yeah.
Like,
My
let's
baby
not ruin
daddy-
each other's lives.
Okay, sorry. My baby daddy went to Lobola while we lived together. After being together for fucking 9 years.
Oh my gosh. Abomfet, once a relationship gets to 5 years, trust me, dog, it ain't gonna work out. It's not gonna work out. That person is not into you. Once that's 5 and above, as in Jaguti, most of the time, 90% of the time, that relationship's not working out.
Shit.
Because you guys can literally date a person for 9 years. And then marry somebody, leave, and marry somebody for a year.
Why are you staying for 9 years anyway? Like,
What is that? What is that?
You're wasting each other's time.
No,
bro.
you definitely are. That's proof. Here she is.
Washela Wati, he broke up with his baby mama. Satandana, I got pregnant. I gave birth. He left me for his baby mama. My daughter is now 4 years old. Bro. It's quite insane, honestly, you know. It's quite insane. My husband's baby mama doesn't give my husband his daughter anymore ever since we got married. Artist singer shada a white wedding saw. No singer shada a white wedding a saws.
No, that's painful.
Yeah, no.
No, that's painful.
Yeah,
the
like
child has every right to see their father, to have access to their father.
Someone else
just because you're spiteful. No, but like
it's spiteful.
You're gonna be bitter and spiteful until when? Let go, guys. Sorry,
it's
you
quite
didn't
insane,
make it.
bro.
You
Like,
didn't make it.
Guys, moving on, bro. Like, why can't people accept when people move on?
Exactly. They love it. They love being toxic.
Guys, no, guys.
Timbegezela.
Prioritize leaving toxic relationship, and it's important. After I gave birth to my child, his baby mama started calling me the bitter baby mama. Long story short, he married me. Now she's forced to call me, hey, his wife. That's a lick back, man.
Isa.
This is fire.
Isa.
When now they had to, she had to maybe see Ngane. She had to call the mama.
Oh, shuthi no wife uthena mtshele ukuthi afonele mina ninga communicate na. Bayena nje toxic. Why?
Do you think that's the correct way?
No, ngihlangana nathi mina nonkosikazi wakho. Ngihlangana nathi. This kid is ours. I made the kid with you. So why am I going to report to your wife? Would say, oh, please, can I bring? No, I need to talk to you guys. Okay, Leon J is non-negotiable. Non-negotiable. So do you have another one?
Yeah, we have another one. Every weekend the baby misses their dad. Then the combo comes.
Should I hambe yodwa? Oh no, uyaphi mama mfethu? Uyaphi?
Crazy.
Ngoba phela umama fanele afike to drop off ingane, ahambe. Usalelani, hlalelani.
And it's also when she's with her, but when she has other commitments, the child when she has other commitments,
yeah.
Uza now. But when she has other plans,
uyamshi.
Yeah.
Unless ingane mfethu mhlawumbe ingane isayincane, you know,
no bro, no.
Ayi mhlawumbe ingane isayincane mfethu, ayifuna ukuhlukana noma wayo.
You know what I mean? Like
ayifuni ukuhlukana noma wayo.
Baba afike emini ke sihlale emini hayi uzofika uzolala for a weekend.
Yeah, no, uyasangana ke nje lo mfethu. How do you even begin to usibinde singaka yena akafuni ni break?
Yeah, but this one is sad again. My baby daddy is a douchebag. He never met me halfway. So one day I decided to go to his workplace and I left the baby naye.
The
drama, the
embarrassment. Yeah, God serves him well. Serves him in front of colleagues, showing them what you're not. Exactly.
Because I think people are scared of embarrassing more than anything.
Yeah, because obviously when you're a good dad, you know, you portray yourself to be somebody good. I'm exposed. I think niggas need that
Yeah.
sometimes.
But I'm
Bavusa
gonna
maqandeni.
blame Ugeli, honestly, because how else was she supposed to get his attention and get him
Right.
to literally
Better that way than drugging the kid.
yeah, and to get his attention.
Right.
Actually. Hey, she would call my husband at 6 a.m. Athi umntwana umkhumbulile, like we're sleeping and we have a newborn that doesn't sleep.
Hey, oh baby mama bayahlanya mfethu.
Yo.
There's only a few special ones like us who have zero drama. I don't have any drama, dude.
Yeah, no, I know, bro. I know.
I have zero drama.
You don't even bother the guy, bro.
No,
like,
not
even
at
one
all.
bit.
Not at
I
all.
swear,
I don't have an
you showed me
energy.
yesterday, like, there's nothing like
There's
you bother the
zero.
guy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I hardly even respond.
Yeah.
You saw that for yourself.
So, my baby daddy, that's another one. I think the last one. My baby daddy said abort. My baby dad said we must abort. Then came to see the child when she was 3. I let it be.
Sheesh.
Then he started to introduce her to every woman he was dating, about 6 girls. I let it slide. He disappeared and had 8 children. I got married now, and he's back, and wants the child to visit him, and the child doesn't even know him. Now that I set rules and how I got to parent, he said, "Kianyela." So, like in a nutshell,
Yeah.
full of shit.
Yeah.
He is here ruining my life. He calls at 2 a.m. to see the child. I'm like, what is wrong? Like, I'm kilapili. I'm tired.
Who are you calling at 2, dog? Like, is the child not sleeping
Like,
at 2 o'clock?
Like, dog, like, where is his
No,
wife
guy.
in
No,
all of
guy
this?
nje wants the girl back. But
But isn't he like, he said he got married.
ushadile, yes. Nina ndaba yini nomshado? Because you guys gonna do. You guys are gonna wild out anyway.
It's the guy that got married. It's the girl that got married.
Oh, it's the girl that got
Yeah,
married. That's rude.
Like,
That
the
is so
husband
rude.
has to deal with that nonsense.
At 2 o'clock,
Shush.
baby daddy.
Yeah.
Now that's bringing
It's
so many
rude in so many
insecurities.
levels,
Yeah,
but,
into the
you
relationship.
can be very secure and be able to deal with nonsense for so long, but at some point you need to,
No, you have to have boundaries,
Yeah.
guys. Like, people should stop it.
Yeah, guys, bro. Like, if you want to know more, check out my Instagram, my TikTok.
Yeah.
It's _Bafanam Tembu, and check out my other socials as well. It's _Bafanam Tembu. So, yeah, the drama is there though. Like, if you want to read the comments, there's a lot of them. Like, probably like over 500 or 1,000 comments.
What?
there, like.
Really?
Yeah, there's quite a lot.
Hectic.
People share a lot of stories, bro. Like, the comments are heavy. Yeah, man.
Parenting.
You know the difficult thing that I've always struggled with dating someone with a child is the understanding that you're always gonna come second.
Definitely.
You are always gonna come second.
You are not going to be
And
the first
for
on the
which now
list.
like,
Yes.
this is like
you
it's
need to
in
understand.
that as well. Like, if you are intending to date
Yeah.
someone, just know you're not gonna be a priority. You're not gonna come first.
Yeah.
We might be on a situation we're planning to go on a date night today.
Yeah. And
But
something comes
moment-
up.
But the moment someone tells me that my child is in this situation,
It's over.
the plans are cancelled, mama.
You need to have
You're gonna
your
take off
partner.
those heels
And I think
and
it's
take off that makeup and stay home and
I think it's better, Bafana, to date somebody who has a child, if you have a
Yeah.
child, because you
There's
both
common
understand.
understanding, yeah.
Yes, because ngempela, if you're dating somebody who doesn't have a child, they will not understand, and unless nkosam une understanding,
yeah.
you know,
the understanding
like,
ones. There are people
the
who are like
failure
literally
in that
understanding,
relationship.
who are probably mature enough to understand that the situations like that are gonna happen, and when they happen, you need to
you
understand.
need to be ready for it.
It's not like I love you any less.
Yeah.
Or I don't want you, but I have to take care of this person. He needs me more than you need me at this moment.
Right.
It's so unfortunate because some people assume that then and now, if maybe my child is admitted to the hospital, I'm gonna be there with my baby mama. It's not like me now. We are in the park
In
holding hands, we're in love.
No.
We have to show up for our kids.
Yeah.
And that's an important thing that people need to understand. When you are dating someone who is a child, you need to always understand that.
Yeah.
He's not yours alone anymore.
Unfortunately,
You're gonna have
not.
to share him, and you might not be prioritized. in
And
many
don't be
instances.
insecurities, dude, need to fall off. You can't be insecure that every time I'm meeting up with my baby daddy, something
Yeah.
is going down. You just need to trust your partner.
Definitely.
You know, sihlangene ngoba sihlanganiswe ingane, you know, so you need to accept that
We
from the
wanna-
get
we
go.
wanna raise our child well.
Yeah,
we don't wanna
definitely.
come short. We don't want to do things as though, you know,
Yeah.
as though we are not doing the best about for our child. You know? So we don't want to work on stumbling blocks in between.
Yeah.
So yeah, but like I have this question: like, when do you think is the right time for umuntu onengane to introduce it to a partner, a new partner, for example?
In
your own opinion.
I've really never thought of that, but masekuba serious, in fact.
But like, how do you tell when it's serious?
And how do you tell for real? Mina ngizothi nje a year is enough.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yo, dog, man, yo.
I think
I
a
don't want to be
year.
anybody's kid, honestly. I don't want to introduce my child to anybody.
But there are gonna be times, Bafana,
Yes,
where you
and the
need.
time for me is when I literally have plans to go lobola, to
Njoba nina nithatha 7 years to do that,
7
and take
years.
5
You
years.
will know that he exists, but utwena manje, son.
But there
No.
are times where I'm going to want to incorporate the both of you. I want to spend time with both of you guys. I want to take out my child to wherever, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if you say, "Oh, I'm not doing anything," is it okay to join? What am I gonna say? "Oh no, I don't want you." I don't want to introduce my child. I don't want my child.
I want.
Unless I'll be like, "No, this is umalume," you know, and we keep it as simple and
Lume.
clean as possible, you know.
And then he goes when he makes
So
his head.
ingane
Oh,
ingabini
my
athi-
God, no malume.
that's why we won't do that. Okay, we're gonna keep it so civil in front of the child for the child's sake.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Because you can't keep on, because ingane is gonna have an attachment to this person, and you
Yeah.
don't want that. The
Definitely.
next thing is like, oh, bafana, you know, lapo. Now what you gonna do? You're gonna have to explain. No, akasekho bafana, sekhona uSimphiwe.
Yeah,
You
but
know what I mean?
It never ends.
You know?
The cycle never ends.
Yeah.
But like for me, I think it's about establishing that it's okay. We're in a stage in life, and also you feel this person has good intentions about the relationship, and she is fit to accept my child into
Yeah.
the fold, and like I will go through with everything.
Uh-huh.
It's not just in jail. Oh, okay, yeah, whatever, you know. Like because another thing, I don't want my child to be mistreated. You know, I don't want my child to
Definitely,
feel like
yeah.
Nazi NA. She's not she's not able to grasp with the fact that
Yeah.
gunengane lana and stuff. So it's those type of situation. And I had a situation when I was with this girl for like a weekend, but I had a date with my son, you know, and I left my girl in my place and went on to spend the time with my son. But she was not happy, and she was not happy with that, and I left her alone.
Podcast about nothing.
And
Yeah,
when
this
I
is
left her
podcast about
alone,
nothing.
instead
Anyway,
of
guys, this is podcast about
ready
nothing,
for
and
us
this is
to
podcast.
This is podcast about nothing.
Podcast about nothing. Podcast
Yeah,
about
rightfully so.
Podcast about
Yeah.
nothing. And this is
Not
podcast
in
about
the
nothing.
This is a podcast about nothing with your host, Leo Black, the unfiltered voice.
on you. I don't trust whatever. It's just not the right time, and that's all it is.
Rightfully so.
Yeah, it's just.
And great, you understood.
yeah, I
Futhi
should
uma
understand after
understand-
explaining it that
yeah.
because I feel like sometimes people take things so personally.
They do,
Yeah,
they
and
do.
then they feel like,
and
you know-
kuba ngathi you're not serious about them.
Yeah.
You know, because you're not introducing their child. Kanti it's not even about you, bruh.
Introduce
It's
family,
not-
Ghana,
phela-
introduce one.
Phela ingane, phela oh girl, if it's the inspiration to get married,
Hi.
the
Is
aspire,
in my vlog.
aspire to get married.
Get ready with me as I'm going to, as my boyfriend is going to introduce me to his friends. I'm like, Sienna.
I will pay. So it shows commitment to us. I think it's like that thing. You're good. Oh, I know he's serious about me.
Dog,
Just because
I
you're
have
introduced to friends
If I
doesn't
introduce you
mean
to a friend, it doesn't mean
anything.
shit because my
It
friends know
really
other
doesn't.
friends that I have.
You know,
It's
it's not even that deep.
even
guys.
my family, like my sisters, know the
Yes,
other
nje
girls.
ukuthi amantombazana achazwe into engekho.
Guys, stop focusing on
Yeah.
business, silly. Like, just focus on your man and your woman. Just love each other.
Yeah, definitely.
Guys, it's been real. It's been amazing.
Yeah, it's been
And,
good.
Yeah, it's been quite a very interesting episode. I hope you learned something. I hope you took something. The purpose of us being here is just for us to share our thoughts And
Yeah.
if you have different thoughts and opinions, make sure you comment, and we will engage and
Yeah,
talk with
let's
you.
engage,
Make
guys.
sure also you like and subscribe, and
Please.
also tell your friends that there's such an amazing podcast you just came across.
The
and
best
You can't
podcast.
stop watching, because every week they drop. And here again.
And it's
we-
about to get interesting, guys.
Yeah,
We're still
you know.
gonna take you places.
You see, like we're doing a mini
right?
Tonya. Next thing we're gonna be
There's
Africa.
more. Hey, bruh.
Maybe.
Hey, you never know.
Never know.
But keep watching and
Keep
you'll see for
watching.
yourself.
Taylor, bro, like we're touring.
How
It's
we
a mini
do.
tour.
We gonna be on tour, guys.
Shout out to the Grove, by the way. They give us this
Thank you
place
so
to
much.
come, and they sell the best food and everything. And if you happen to
Great
be Margate,
drinks, beautiful view.
downtown, you
Yeah.
should go check them out. They're an absolute beautiful spot. We're about to have our own breakfast, so make sure you also come through and have your own when you want to. Your
Yeah.
brunch, your lunch, dinner, whatever. Come through. And
Yeah.
Bali, you got anything to say, my friend?
No, friend, I'm good.
We smashed this one.
Yeah, no.
We smashed it.
Always.
Like always.
Standard.
Anyway, guys.
Thank you,
peace.
guys. Cheers.
Podcast about nothing. Yeah, this is podcast about nothing. Anyway, guys, this is podcast about nothing, and this is podcast.
This is podcast about nothing.
Podcast about nothing. Podcast about nothing.
This is podcast about nothing.
And this is podcast about nothing.
This is the podcast about nothing with your host, Leo Black, the Unfiltered Fool.